Shemai and Ray, Mamma Joe, and Mamma Quaba, and if you are there, say Kita, son of Bosumino, let that a tosso crana say chat, a fenno, and a bosun min every year cry, any and net day. Then let there so a union Muslim forces so edda, and to the Becanina say, Mamma, happy Salah, and when Moody my fashion. Now, summer echoes of my ganamo, or my penny abedeche, Baumia, and our the cars, and as a buses, Aquache, I'm a school for a Mudibabe in Juma, Abua, Emma, and woman Shiano. Etimi akoso starting a go track for SHS form 2 for no and they metimi amakwaya dodo na akopie mu obufie and so muchi mu ye de ba be so mo e be ko bi ma so ye England e won na Boris Johnson so akasam ye ni afofram so for that him asapoma anko bia de shekunkum and enumre matna se sakina ba akope be be ken kansami e de akyere mu. For I best some of Quaba, Eddie about fast, I am remaining so Casable so. May share some nase every Ghana man penny abedeche, Dr. Mohammed Jubaumia, and rather a Yawadan July Nibosuman, Neda Tosso Edria Sam, our Fair 2020 more at the buses, Aqua schools, Ahodua, and at if you do a mountain was a beboa, a moment swing 18 Akoso, the bit is say northeast, northwest. Savannah, Upper East, Upper West, Woti, Bono East, any ahafo. So met me up there, Boam of Frano, said a beya and woman soon 8 becoso. The Orion Castle no say, we cry and Ketsua, and we really good aquama or mobile at the account.
Government had procured 350 buses for our senior high schools in the country, 100 of which would be distributed soon. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are gathered here in fulfillment of that promise to distribute the 100 buses because we have a president who is fully committed to education of our children and who believes in keeping his word. The 100 schools that have been selected for today's presentation are drawn from the Ahafo, Oti, Bono East, Northeast, Northern, Savannah, Upper East and Upper West regions. In the interest of fairness, schools that received buses in 2016 are not included in the distribution. However, the remainder of the buses, we have 250 buses yet to arrive. About 150 of them are already on the high seas. And when they come in, other regions will also get their share. The President believes that the significant educational reforms that his government has rolled out since 2017 will come to naught if we do not provide the necessary logistical support for our schools to run effectively as they deliver their mandate for the Ghanaian child. Our schools have various challenges in the discharge of their administrative functions, and these vehicles, I'm sure, will go a long way to help address some of these challenges. I urge the school heads who are being given responsibility for these vehicles to ensure that they are taken good care of so that they can serve the purpose for which they were imported. It is your duty to ensure that they are put to good use and not misused. Hello, how are you? Very well. Where's the I'm here. The chairman of the council. Good to see you. Very well, very well.
Social distancing, please.
Yes.
Thank you.
Let it
Kasane so abusuafo enche bia na Ghana mo from timi wo SHS me form 2 form 3 for ekopie mu school ma omusua de enam COVID-19 nti enam so ma se emofra no SHS go track for no ene dey omatimi amakwanyam dodo na ebefie ensem wonyina babonten ebra enrada Dr. Patrick Kuma Abuaje edito essential for enim
said the gold track of the SHS2 are about completing tomorrow. The arrangement for discharge are in 3 categories, and there will be a press release on that. The schools that have not reported any case means that those students can vacate and go home. The second category was school that has had a case, but if in the last 2 weeks there will be no case, they can also advise that they can also vacate and go home. Third group will be any school that has had any positive case in the last 2 weeks. The assessment will be done to identify those who are contacts, and if any of them is in that class, their vacation will be delayed whilst we do an assessment and observation, after which they will be able to go home. And all parents concerned will be informed as soon as it appears.
Abusuafo ani epejai mu akwakodu omemu mrahye bedwafie enra ne na wotwe eno omemu sika photo samfo Ken Ofori ata ede omemu akoma sika ebeto abontene eno mo magana mampenye de na desrede ekoto mrahye bedwafie so wode ye 11.8 billion Ghana cedis ebeboa ewo nakakra aka ama afi akwa wiye sede be ya COVID-19 yero atese ombetimi abo omanfo ho bai etimi ahwe magana yemputu djuma etimi akoso enumu ama enwada eyemra shebe defie na age omanpanin adesrede no atu
is borrowing, either borrowing under COVID or outside COVID or beyond COVID. You took $10 billion US. The same Bank of Ghana Act provided in section 31 to 7. You relied on 6, where it said that the minister and the controller and the governor of the Bank of Ghana shall determine the limit. Does not mean that the minister should not subject it to the necessary parliamentary approval in accordance with Article 181 of the Constitution. So it's in violation. It further stated, remember, it further stated that they can determine the limit. They can determine the limit. Bank of Ghana money is not public funds. Interesting. Say so when you have the opportunity to speak. 10 billion. Article 181. Subject yourself to it, because it said that the minister shall determine the limit, but the limit shall not exceed 5% of previous revenue. Previous revenue was 58 billion. Is 10 billion 10% of 58 billion? So, Minister, you have questions to answer for violations of the Public Financial Management Act, for violations of Article 181 of the Constitution, and for violations of your own Fiscal Responsibility Act.
More importantly, there will be a lot more deliberateness as to the areas we want to go to in turning Ghana into a regional hub for logistics, for manufacturing. You already know we've started with the auto industry, and that seems to be going very well. So really for us, there's a lot of excitement as to how we can create an environment for entrepreneurship in a very stable macroeconomic era. So that's what we look forward to. The 11.8 billion was well articulated as to how that will be used. But really, it's to ensure that we have stability these 6 months going, and then segue it into the Batampa Ghana Cares Program.
for ne esa to ansam no so dia na ene da ayeda kese e de mayenu muslimin for o mafa sha kese ba kwa yetu ne din Idil Adha ene ne da omudi enema agu akwa mu a omudi sa afashin enam COVID-19 be so mkohia bompaye no dodo 19 mi enhye nkankan omomeka kasenam omkohia mu ebompaye COVID-19 almighty abese se wiemu ama ewiase nyuma ene bibiara ato abaha no ene mu amagana mampanyina na adodan kwa ekufu adom e de na de swede akwa yenuane muslimi for say so moko todwanim na so omo bompaye a omonkai omagana evise afiwe ya abato afi se de be ya asudwie ne pepeye ebekoso wo manganum anso wa eyo mampanyin abedieche Dr. Mahandu Bawumia and so ne ho kenyi Samira Bawumia and so de omade swede so yenuane muslimi for enim say eya edo adaye omo adie no omo bompaye so a omonkai mu nyina so ye muslimi for ni bi omonkai mfa Ghana enkompai bom se de be ya asudwie konkona ene egusu ye bogudewu se asudwie ebetina omagana mu eno mu emma papa J Dr. Bumba Kope eye enkane omampanyina eno omagana mu Jerry John Rollins enso ne ho kani e de adesrede so ekoto ye nuane muslimi for ena edo ada afache so omo so omo sre so omo bompaya omonkai omagana COVID-19 almighty COVID-19 say wabenze say ewiem a Ghana for yete penten kwano omo bompaye omo sese eye ala ebekwa Ghana moa ni watu yare ese efi omai Ghana mu ni eto ese so de na efisem ene ni jeka sebo na na brakofo wakujire gu krata mu a obe de besom Ghana for